Can I be real or is it boring? To give you a peace of mind, cause mine is so enormous. Way past the norm, Norman, while you're conforming. Like comforting mattresses that come.
What up, though? It's that nigga Mom. We about to react to another video by Poetic Flacco on Chud bitch ass. So, before we get into it, like and subscribe so we hit that 100K today. And that's all I gotta say. Let's see what Flacco gotta say.
Today is the worst day of Chuds Builder's life since he's been arrested. And the reason why today is so much worse than any other day that he's been arrested is because today there was a glimmer of hope in his eyes. All his racist buddies have told him, yo, he's coming home. Today's the day you get released from jail. And they gave him a lot of false hope. And to watch the judge take away that hope, to watch the judge, that good son, take away that twinkle out of Chuds Builder's eyes was amazing to watch.
Joy.
Devastating for Chuds Builder. Before we get this video started, if you want to learn how I made $142,000 from YouTube this month, join my community by clicking a link in the description. That's where I give you guys all the tools
still gotta click
to
the
grow
link in the
YouTube and make
description.
money, as well as offer you guys the opportunity to make videos with me, to do joint videos, joint reactions that get posted on both our channels. I also promote your videos on my social media pages. Don't you want to work with me? Like, click the link in my description to join my community. Let's get started. Let's grind. Let's make money together. Oh, you couldn't tell them Chuds wasn't coming home. They already knew if you let them tell it that Chuds was coming home. His racist PR guy is on Twitter already declaring victory that Chuds is coming home. So the racist PR guy, he wrote, update 1 o'clock
And this gotta be
Chuds today.
a AI picture.
Now, they want to call him Dalton all of a
Cause
sudden.
he ain't in there with that strength. This is an AI picture. That's an actual picture. That's why his ass really about to be in there. Oh, you think you gonna fuck with the law? You think your racism is above the law, and we.
Why call him Dalton? Right? To what? To deviate away from his actions that he did as Chud? That's the name he gave himself in the public. Call him Chud. Don't run away from his actions now. He goes, everything is looking good for Chud. The court will certainly try to kangaroo out and stall his justice, but bond should come through and his misdemeanor bond should be dismissed. Lawyers optimistic and ready to see this through. So he says, yo, the prosecutors will try to do everything in their power, right, to stall this, but the judge will see right through this and grant him bond and grant all the means that we have to pay his bond. He will grant this legal, and then also he will dismiss the misdemeanor bond. Sir.
Shout out to the judge. He ain't racist. No.
Sir, I got some bad news for y'all, man. I got some terrible news for the people who thought.
And luckily, ain't no black
to me,
judge to where they could try to throw the race in there. No, it's a white judge.
So they come to court and they say, Your Honor, okay, this sketchy, illegal gambling company out of our.
But that actually probably would have been better if it was a black judge. In the eyes of Chud, it'd have fucked him up like, oh. The black nigga probably would have had to play semantics and shit and let another motherfucker go.
Media wants to wire us $1 million to pay Chud's bond. They try to do it through a bank, but the bank they were sending it to flagged it and said, we're not taking this. This is like blood money. So then, you know, they're finding other ways to wire over the funds.
Try to file loopholes.
We want to use this funds to pay Chuds Builder's bond. And then another guy comes to court, Alex Rosen, right? You know, he's the racist white guy that all the black content creators love to do predator catcher videos with. This racist white boy loves saying the N-word so much that he put up $100,000 of his own money that he...
Oh, yeah. I seen that dude before, like one of them catch a predator things. Ooh, that's crazy.
Received, by the way, by pretending to be a 16-year-old and sexting grown men. Like, this is how he makes his money. So he puts it up. Now, he was asked to take the stand, you know, to explain why he wants to give Chuds Builder this $100,000. You know, his reason is just absolutely filthy, bro. You know, these people got no freaking shame at all whatsoever.
Oh, I'm hoping to bond him out. I myself am a free speech absolutist, and I just don't think he should be in jail right now.
That's wild. And I know, what's my man? I forgot the dude's name. I can only see his face right now.
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside. First, go to Riverside and open an account. When you're ready to record,
Digion,
just hit rec.
I think that was Gideon, some shit that was doing the videos with him. Yeah.
This has nothing
I know
nada to do about
fucked
free
up.
speech.
Like, damn, that was my homie. You duck. See, they act like your friends and shit. That be the thing, bro. Like, I always keep my eyes open, regardless if I'm conversing with them or not. At the end of the day, motherfuckers grow up and they get their conditioning and programming to be racist. You know, because I even had a friend, like, super white. He was from Royal Oak, like, to burbs, right? He was like, dude, man, totally rad. Like, he was one of those, like, with the long hair, like, everything you can think of, like, a stoner, hippie, white dude, he was that. Like, those the ones that really don't have a racist bone in their motherfucking body. Even though they be from that place, but you still have to not turn a blind eye to that, to them and what they say in certain phrases where you can see, like, they upbringing. You know what I'm saying? Like, be aware.
At all.
Because it's subtle.
You wanna-
I'm up north. It's really subtle. You know, down south, it's more out there. And they want to be out there more saying how the fuck they feel about being racist without being called racist. So,
Bill Archer, because you are also a racist, you've been victimizing black people online for a while now. You see yourself in Chud. You realize the reality of Chud is soon to be your reality. You do the exact same thing as Chud, and when you go out saying the N-word to the wrong person, something is going to happen to you. You see yourself in Chud. So you want to build out Chud because you are a racist who identify with a racist. Say that. Stop hiding behind
yeah,
this free speech
because
stuff.
you wouldn't be putting forth any type of effort, money, resource, whatever, for Chud if you didn't align your views with his.
It's nonsense. Nobody is
Or
buying it.
your views didn't align with his. I said it backwards.
Now, his 100,000 got approved, but it means nothing. You know why? Because even if Alex Rosen puts up the 100,000, which he's approved to do so, they still got to find 10 other bill bondsmen because the judge said, hey, a bill bondsman, right, for the longest in this town is only allowed to put up 100,000 each. So if Alex Rosen has 100,000, he still got to find 9 other bill bondsmen to put up, right, 100,000 each.
And I'm glad that guy is exposing himself. I'm actually glad Chud came out because a lot of people are exposing themselves. You know, just look at their profiles, the pictures. They all look, most of them look retarded and slow. Like the ones that's, I don't know, man. Let's go. We ain't got to worry.
He's not going to find that because the bill bondsman in Chud's town said they not supporting Chud. Right? Most of them said, hey, we don't like this guy. We think he's a nuisance to our society. Right? You know, we think he's damn near a terrorist. He's racist. We don't like him. We are not supporting him. So a lot of bill bondsmen are striking, like they're protesting. They are not touching this Chud case at all. So this is where this racist gambling company comes into play. They want to put up the entire $1 million for Chud to bond out Chud. These Chudettes, these folks thought they had it all figured out until that judge started talking. When that judge opened his mouth, oh, you see nothing but despair. They really think they above the law. They really think the law do not apply to them. They think they can break the law at every stop and get away with it. But that's not how.
They think they gonna get away with it like that Asian dude. It ain't gonna work out for you. Asian dude, he done shot a couple motherfuckers, but they can't use that evidence from the past, just past shooting motherfuckers in that case for some odd reason, I don't know, but yeah, that motherfucker fled the country. He ain't coming back.
This works, okay? That's not.
I don't even know why he fled, nigga. Like, my thing is, most motherfuckers niggas don't get involved in other niggas shit. So when something bad happens, we don't get involved. Zimmerman is still walking around. You know, the cops still walking around that done killed motherfuckers, bro. Like, we ain't out here like getting get back like that. You feel me? Like how they think it is. Yeah, we got all these songs, oh, get it back in blood and all that shit, but niggas not really up there. Like Sandra Bland, the officers that killed her, they're still out there. Ain't nobody doing nothing. So, so he would have been good. Like his stove fucked up, but all you gotta do is rebuild it, boom, boom. Put new people in there, and niggas are still going that bitch. Niggas still going to go buy weed. The women, you know, still buying weed, getting their nails done by these motherfuckers. Shit. Like, I don't support them, period. I'm not gonna hold you up. I ain't bought Chinese food in like 2 years, and before that, I ain't bought Chinese food in like 10 years. Probably, yeah, for real. Like I'm not supporting them, but y'all can support them. I'm not doing that shit.
How this works. You guys gotta follow the law. It's the court of rules, regulations, and order. So the judge starts talking, and the judge completely.
I'm like, let me go back. I say y'all can do it, but don't do that shit. Do not support these motherfuckers, bro, because they don't fuck with us. Like, it's too much information out there telling us, like, they really don't fuck with us, and they trying to align themselves with and assimilate with motherfucking white people. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I heard they got loans where they can come to set up shop in our businesses. Set up shop in our, neighborhoods, but they can't go to the white neighborhoods. They don't give them grants and, loans for that shit. But they do it for them to go to the hood and, benefit from us. But the same loans they get, we can't get them. So that's crazy.
I'm talking about annihilate Chud attorney. Bro, Chud attorney, I'll be real, bro. They say this dude is like a really good attorney. I couldn't see it. This dude was stumbling, fumbling, stuttering. Dude had no...
Yeah, like, what he gonna say? How can you defend it? Yeah, he could be the greatest lawyer ever, but how could you defend this? Racism.
Real arguments, dude.
You could defend a murderer before you defend a racist. Real talk.
Dude didn't even bring nothing. The dude was just completely unprepared. The judge completely chewed them up for dinner. Watch how the judge broke the bad news to Chud and his attorney.
I know somewhat.
Let me turn this up. Because that shit kind of low. Gotta hear what he said.
For dinner. Watch how the judge broke the bad news to Chud and his attorney.
I know somewhat some things about that. There was an attempt from Dual to send Mr. Leverson $1 million in funds. There was some kind of flag that a bank put on those funding. And then the individual owner, or one of the owners of Dual, I'm not exactly sure how that's all structured, but one of the owners of Dual is wanting to send him that collateral personally. So I believe that's in transit as we speak. But again, between the insurance and Dual's actual cash money that Mr. Leverson will be holding, there's the $1 million right there in full. The court very much. But again, that's more of a security for Mr. Leverson and his company at this juncture. We have the capacity to post the bond. So that would just, I hope,
I know Chubb was over there like, ooh, I'm about to get out this motherfucker.
But he refused to rest from the court that if Mr. showed that there wouldn't be funds to come to the county. County making a lot of gambling folks. A lot of folks like to gamble.
It's actually an illegal activity in Texas.
But it's not in Armenia, which I think is where...
It's illegal. Technically, if using my computer, using your platform, and I'm in Texas.
I got one challenge for you. Try Whisper Flow once. One time.
Killing
And
them.
I promise you'll understand why I haven't...
They could have saved themselves the hour if they watched my last video. In our last video, I think we discussed this. We said it. Yo, sweepstakes casinos are not legal in Tennessee.
Yeah.
Nor is it legal in in 30 something out of the 50 states. And the other states that it's kind of legal in is like a gray area legal stuff. So this company is making their money from illegal activity in America. It's not legalized at all. You're not using that money to buy out somebody, bro. It's not happening.
Yeah.
Right? It doesn't matter if it's legal in Armenia. Yo, what type of lawyer is this? That's like me telling you, hey, bro, selling coke is legal in some parts of Africa.
And I'm glad they exposing themselves, man. Like, for the people that use Dual or whatever the fuck, or was unfamiliar with Dual, now they familiar with it. And you can not support the shit. Like, plain and simple. We can not support shit. We had the most valuable dollar in the world. Like, and I'm not talking about the US dollar, I'm talking about the black dollar. Because we are some consumers like motherfuckers. So just stop. Plain and simple. Stop. You know what I'm saying? Support motherfuckers that don't fuck with you. Plain and simple. I'm just gonna leave it like this, fuck it.
And the judge asks, okay, where is the $1 million coming from to bond our Chud? Hey, bro, it's coming from the coke money we are taking to sell coke. We traffic drugs. Excuse me? Like, trafficking drugs ain't illegal in America? Like, what? That's the equivalent. That I can use the money that...
It is actually legal in America to traffic drugs. You just gotta become a pharmacist.
I'm taking from a trafficking drugs and black diamonds to bond out somebody in an American court is not happening, sir. At all. And the fact that, an actual lawyer tries to argue this to me, it's like, what type of... what they think they're above the law, because there's no possible way, like, an actual attorney would think that this is okay. They think they're above the law. They want special privileges. And it's not happening. This judge is holding firm. You got to do it the right way. Now, now listen, I'm advocating. I don't know about y'all, okay? All right? Y'all can do the whole, it's America, freedom span, man. We don't play fair when it comes to races, homie. Right? I want for every right that Chud has to be violated. Right? Yes. I want it to be violated. Right? After rules and regulations. But in this case, the judge is being fair.
Yeah.
The judge is making sure that Chud gets a fair case and a fair trial. Chud wants privileges. The judge is not giving him privileges.
Yeah.
He's treating Chud like how he treats everybody else. Right? Chud lawyer came to court and asked the judge to take dirty money for Chud's bond. And the judge says, no, I can't take that money, son. And they're saying that's like they're persecuting Chud. They're not being fair to Chud. Excuse me?
Yes, sir. I hope Tennessee changes that one day because I like poker games, but not yet. But I believe even a casino in Tunica or Vegas could come in here and pay bail money and things like that if they wanted to. I don't think we'd consider it to be tainted by criminal activity. Yes, sir. And what we're doing with that whole statute anyways is we're trying to seize drug funds. We're trying to keep drug money from...
That's why they call him serotonin. He tried to say some slick shit, but dude not letting that shit get past him because he heard enough of it.
Being in the community. That's the whole purpose of that chapter.
Where we are, bonds going to stay the same. Additional curfew restrictions as to the bond situation. It's been the practice of this court and continues to be so. Under our local rule, courts have to approve any bond, technically, any bond over $75,000. And one bond, traditionally my practice, to not go over $100,000. It's going to continue to be my practice. That sort of troubles me. So I'm going to leave the restriction in place. Any bonding company would be limited to $100,000, translates into...
You accept Mr. Rosen as appropriate source, correct, based on his testimony?
He divided up among 5 bonding companies. I'm not going to let him get in the bonding business. And let's be clear, it wasn't... I'm not real clear that Mr. Rosen's getting ready to clean out his $500,000 savings account, write a check to Wendy Davis, clerk of the circuit court in Montgomery County. It's up to him.
I love this judge. He's so witty. He's so sarcastic and snarky. So, the judge says, yeah, I'll approve Alex for his $100,000. Cool. Then they start popping it. Well, Alex got $500,000 in the service. Will you approve $500,000? Man, judge said, if Alex wants to empty out his entire savings account to bill out Chud, cool. Do it, sir. Do it. But I don't think he's going to do it. And I don't think either.
He can do it. Let him do it. Do it. We don't care. Because Chud's still about to do that time. What y'all going to do? Y'all get him out. Y'all going to give him the money to flee the country? That's what the fuck y'all going to do. Y'all gonna harbor this criminal in another country. Y'all give him the money to be harbored somewhere else. Piece of shits, y'all. Like,
I think the $100,000 is a bluff. But that man damn sure ain't putting up $500,000 from his entire savings to buy out Chud. And even that wouldn't be enough if he did. He still needs another $500,000. Now here's the good part, okay? So Chud's lawyer tells the judge
they're gonna try to be slick. Had a company give him the money. You know what I'm saying? But they don't know. The thing is, they could check his bank statements for evidence and bam. Get a warrant to check his bank statements, see he got the money from this duel and bam, his ass locked up for fraud.
Now, I guess he was looking for sympathy, right?
And
Your
the company.
Honor, there's 20 bill bondsmen in this like town, but only 2 want to do business with us. Like, right, sir, like, sir, please have mercy, sir. Now he says, there's only 2 who will want to do business with us. So if you have restrictions in place that a bill bondsman can only put up 100,000, well, we'll need 10 bill bondsmen minimum to bond out Chud. And only 2 wants to work with us. So they asked the judge, can you allow for us to use a bill bondsman from another state or another city to bond our Chud? These people just want privileges, man. I'm telling you, that's what they want. They want for rules to be bent for them. That's all.
Can you really earn a degree without paying anything?
Yes, you can earn a degree at Maestro without paying anything. If you qualify, you receive a scholarship to cover any out-of-pocket expenses, plus you get a free laptop.
And how does that work?
So it's not like a regular college or traditional university. You basically have Maestro, your AI tutor.
Your Honor, there might be 20 bonding companies in this county. And it's my understanding that maybe 1 or 2 are willing to do business with us. Is there any way the court would consider raising the amount of money that one bonding company can operate? 10 different bonding companies is onerous. It's very difficult for us to get 10 bonding companies to do business with Mr. Ashford.
Yeah, because of the circumstances.
That's a policy that has been followed for some time. In fact, I think I actually increased the amount of my purchases.
Denied. Man, y'all got some nerves. These folks are on social media crying about how Chud is being treated unfairly, and all they do in court is ask for special privileges. Look at him. Look, take that walk of shame, you malefactor.
I do find it somewhat curious. As I look at the materials, it looks like $1 million. Quite frankly, it's not clear whether the $1 million is being transferred to the surety company to, I guess, keep LA bonding in good prices and keep their capacity where it needs to be to write other bonds, or for whatever reason, I own this. That sort of troubles me. So
these unmelanated malefactors try to pull a fast one on the judge. They ask for the judge to increase the limit that a bill bondsman can use, while also asking for an out-of-town bill bondsman to be used as well. But at the same time, they acknowledge the $1 million that Dual wants to use can be used. But the judge said, hold on. Y'all are already like transferring that $1 million to a bill bondsman that's out of town. Y'all didn't transfer that money to a bill bondsman in town. If y'all had intentions of using an in-town bill bondsman, then wouldn't y'all have transferred that money to an in-town? I don't know. This just worries me, the judge said. And I agree. It looks like they're up to something nefarious, man.
Yeah.
Now, it looks like Chud, though,
tried to
will be
find a
getting
loophole.
joined by a couple one of his homies very shortly. It looks like
let's
the
go.
unmelanated malefactors will be joining Chud in jail shortly.
Okay.
Shortly, right? Because his one homie is already in jail, by the way, in Frisco. The racist PR guy who speaks for Chud's spokesperson has announced they're about to stage a coup in Clarksville. They're damn near about to stage another insurrection. These people have said that because Chud didn't have his way in court today, they're about to head to Clarksville to cause trouble. And you know who they're about to cause trouble to? They're threatening the DA. Yo, a fast track to jail. Oh, we about to have a great summer.
Oh, yeah.
Check this out. So this idiot wrote, the fan account is decentralized, privately funded, crowdsourced collective of hyper-creative individuals across every field of expertise, united to back the most critical political and cultural fights in this country with the cause of our choosing. We operate through conscious, driven, BS, right? We cannot be bought. We choose to fight. We choose the cause. And once we choose, we do not stop. We will make sure the truth comes out, whether like it or not. See you in Clarksville. It gets worse, okay? Every corrupt court, worst nightmare. They're threatening to stage a coup in the court. Now, let's go up, okay? So he goes, see you soon, Clarksville. And they put the DA's face on their binoculars. DA Robert Nash. These people have lost their mind.
Yeah.
And they go, I'm going to flip Tennessee inside out. They think they are prosecuting Chud but we're going to prosecute them.
Wow.
Y'all go to jail, bro. You have to applaud the audacity of white folks.
Yes.
Man. The caucasity is caucasity. we just gotta watch, right? Us melanated beings, and even my white folks who watch this channel, all right? I know y'all don't rock with Chud. We rock with y'all too, man. I rock with y'all. Flacco love y'all, man. As a matter of fact, if you are Caucasian, comment in the comment section, man. Flacco, I'm Caucasian. I rock with the cause. We don't rock with Chud. Bro, let me know, bro. Let me salute y'all, man. I'm sending a voice note to every white person who comment that I'm white and I'm not rocking with Chud. But when I say this, please don't be offended. The caucasity. This only belongs with certain white folk. Dog, these folks says that because this man is not being given privileges in court, we're about to go to Clarksville and go after the DA and attack the DA. Are y'all losing your mind? Are y'all crazy? You see, black folks, we know our limits, homie. We know the system ain't never been fair to us. We just watched like an Asian dude
get off,
poke down a young black kid and shoot and kill. Like we watch an Asian man leave his store, hunt down a 14-year-old black child
and shot him
him.
And he shot a couple other motherfuckers, like I said earlier in the video. Like, man, I ain't even about to look at the rest of this video because I'm gonna take my ass to sleep. But it's great for Chud, man. Well, with that being said, like, subscribe, and share. Stay peaceful, productive, and positive. It's that nigga Mom, and much love.
Can I be real or is it boring? To give you a peace of mind, cause mine is so enormous. Way past the norm, norming, while you're conforming. Like comforting mattresses that comfort them with torment snoring. Like you in your own home with a home phone. I'm more like E.T., got a phone home past the moon. Just not